Hey everyone, I'm Kawalec here with Explore More. I am an educator here, and today I'll be cooking some Polish food. This project is sponsored by the Permanent Polish Chair at Canisius College, and they're giving us a great opportunity to showcase Polish foods. And I'm doing the cooking today because I'm the resident Polish person, and I'll be showing some of my favorite recipes. Today, we'll be doing some fried pork. It's one of my personal favorite recipes. It's super easy, and if you guys want to come on over, I'll show you how to do it. So you have here a pork chop that I smushed and made it really thin. You want it as thin as you can, just so you could cook faster and it'll get really crispy. And then we have flour, egg, and breadcrumbs, and then we'll sort of dredge our pork in all of those ingredients. I like to add a little salt and pepper both to the pork and to the egg and flour, just to season it. And you can add really any seasoning you want. You can do, if you want a little spice, you can add some hotter seasonings and stuff like that. But for right now, we're just keeping it pretty simple. Then our first step, once we have this nice piece of pork, we put it in the flour and make sure we get all the nooks and crannies, because that's really what gets crispy when we'll fry it in the oven, or fry it on the stove, that is. So really gonna get crispy, get nice and messy, and then it should look like this. Then our next step, we'll take it in an egg bath. So I just scrambled 2 eggs here with salt and pepper, that's really it. And you're gonna get every piece of the pork, make sure there's no flour showing, and then it'll look like that. Then we go to our little final stage, and that's breadcrumbs. So we put it on the breadcrumbs, make sure like the flour gets in every nook and cranny, flip it over, gets every nook and cranny, and then I like to do one more time. From there, we're gonna make sure our oil is really, really hot. So I have a thermometer here. I checked it before we did this, and it is super, super hot. Around 350 degrees, hopefully. And we're gonna use vegetable or canola oil, not olive oil, because that has a much higher smoke point. And then all we're gonna do is just place our pork in here. You should see a lot of nice bubbles from that. And then you're just gonna wait until it turns golden brown or dark brown, and then you're gonna flip it over. And then that's really it. So we'll wait here, let it fry for a minute or so, and then all we have to do is flip it over. You should see the nice bubbles. The oil here is super clear and clean, which is great. And now we just gotta wait. I have my tongs here, and I'm just gonna feel if it's getting hard. This needs a little bit more time, and I'll show you the progress here if I could grab it. You can see that nice crisp from the egg and flour. And we're just gonna let that cook for about 2 minutes now on this side, and then we'll be done. So when you're done cooking, your pork will look like this. Nice and crispy on both sides. Really delicious. You can put it on a sandwich, you can serve it with mashed potatoes, really whatever you want to serve it with. I'm gonna put some spicy mustard on this and eat it, because that's what I like to do, but that's how it's gonna end up. Thank you, everyone.